How's it going, YouTube? Just about to go to work and explain why I hate commuting, but before I do, got my GoPro mounted right at the front here, so you can see me riding along. No idea, just thought of. So many bugs in the front of my bike, it's pissing me off. Something I just wanted to show you before I went to work. Check out the exhaust. It actually sounds really good. Like, I've never actually sat and listened to it, like, directly from the back when I'm not riding it. I've only ever heard it when I'm riding it. But, like, those low rev areas, they really sound good on this. The high revs sound a little bit less good, but still pretty good. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go to work now. And yeah. Downshift, do first. Alright. So, I'm probably just going to do like a picture-in-picture kind of deal with this front camera. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do like a switching back and forth. I'll have to figure that out when I get to editing. Probably going to get a lot of looks for this as well. But yeah, it's a pretty good day today. Nice and sunny. It's always a good change. But yeah, the reasons why I hate commuting. There's a few reasons. Got a nice nod from bike then, that was good. Point one would be, it detracts from the fun of riding, if you ask me. Like, I love riding my bike. It's amazing. I love riding it through the mountains. You know, I still love riding it to work, but when you ride the same route every single day, like one after the X, like just constantly, day after day, the same route every single day at the same time, you come home the same time, you know, you don't see anything new. It's all pretty much the same deal every single time. It gets really, really freaking ridiculously frustrating. Like, I'll be riding home and every single holy shit, a bug just hit my windscreen. Every single holy shit, a bug just hit my windscreen. Every single holy shit. My visor, that was crazy. That's going to be a slow motion replay if you can see it, but now my visor is like smudged up a little. That poor butterfly! Why, oh butterfly, why? So yeah, now that I've killed the wildlife, like, it detracts from the fun of riding. Like, obviously if there's no traffic and no police, then, you know, it's a bit more enjoyable when you're on a ride. But 90% of the time, it's just the same route with the same amount of traffic, and it's the same situation all the time. Like, repetition, it just keeps repeating itself. And I know that nobody loves repetition. There's not one person who loves repetition. And I hate it. It just frustrates me the hell out of me. Like, it annoys me. I hate sitting in traffic. I hate slow riding. I hate all of it. I hate it all. Wow, that's a big guy. Oh, buddy. I'll live for those cheeseburgers, man. But yeah, that would be point A. Like, the same thing over and over again. Repetition is point one of why I hate commuting. Point two would be... Hang on. Just gotta watch out for these people. Ridiculous. I had to like move over just to let them not get hit by a car. So stupid. Yeah, point two would be, no matter what the weather is, if you're riding to work, you know, you can't change the time you start for the weather. So if you're starting work at, say, 4 o'clock, and it starts raining at, say, 3:30, you can't just say, well, I'm going to work at 7 or 8 or 6, I don't care. You have to ride to work in the rain. You can't say anything about it. Like, this is coming from the point of view of if you didn't have a car. Like, I have a car, so in that situation I can just say, well, I'll just drive the car to work, I don't know. You know, who cares? But 90% of the time, people who don't own cars, that only own bikes, they just have to go. they can't say, well, the weather sucks, time to skip work. Because, you know, Australia is a sunny place 90% of the time, but there is the wet season through like January through to March, I think it's around about. And that's when we get our flooding, and that's when we get rains and thunderstorms. So, another bug. What the hell? I hate getting hit in the face. It feels like I'm getting backhanded by nature. It's just like sending bugs on a kamikaze route. Why do they fly in the middle of the road anyway? Can't I just sit in a tree and be happy? Bloody hell. But yeah, like, the weather is point two. Like, if it's raining, I have to ride in the rain. No doubt about it. And I don't have any wet weather gear, so when I get to work, I'm soaked. But, you know, like I said, I just drive a car. But still, for anyone else, you know, another reason to hate commuting. Point three would be, I love my bike so much. Like, this bike is amazing for twisties. It's pretty good for traffic. It's pretty much all around good bike for a learner. Nothing wrong with it at all. Yet, if I ride this bike every single day for a week commuting, I just don't want to ride it at the end of the week. You know, I look at it in the garage and I think, I don't want to ride this. Like, I don't want to go through that traffic again. I don't want to waste my time. You know, it feels pointless. Hopefully this Asian girl in the car doesn't look at me. Wow, they got a nice GPS. Stalker. I love when there's visor, because my tinted visor's down in my helmet. No one can tell my eyes are looking except for me. Like, I can look forward to the helmet and use my eyes to look right. They can't tell I'm staring right at them. Hey there. No, I think they noticed now. They weren't at the window. I think they might have noticed. So yeah, this shit. Sitting in traffic, like, stuck behind cars. Being stuck behind cars is what we don't want to have happen, like, on group rides when we go on the weekends. And, you know, if I just ride my bike to work, I get stuck behind cars every day. And because here in Queensland, it's illegal, oh, this guy's going to pull off, thank you. It's illegal to lane split, like, through cars when they're moving. You have to wait till they stop. And unlucky for me, I go on a route where the lights just go so quick that there's no time to get down the cars and get to the front of the pack before the light goes green again. And then I'm freaked out because I'm like caught in the middle of all this traffic that just started moving and they're going to run me off the road. So, and it's a scary situation to be in when you're a learner, you know. I don't want to ever be in that situation again. I've been in that once or twice, but it freaks me out. It's getting pretty windy now. You doing okay? You doing okay? Little camera. If it starts like bending down, that's the problem. Because the wind is like pushing it forwards constantly. Alright, I'm gonna get in the right hand lane. Because the traffic's building up on the left hand lane. But see, all those lights are green, like, you know, that's good, but there's no chance to get in front of traffic, so you're just stuck behind them pretty much, unless you can change lanes dramatically. My lights. So yeah, it detracts from the fun of my bike. Like, seriously, I don't even want to ride the bike after going commuting a couple of days a week. Like, it makes me hate it. It makes me hate it so much, because it's very annoying being stuck behind cars on a bike. You know, if you're stuck behind cars in a car, it's not that bad. You can just coast along and listen to some music and then pump the aircon and shit. If you're stuck behind cars on a bike, you have the sun blaring down on you, you have nothing to listen to except your own voice, which is amazing in my situation. I was like talking to myself. Or, you know, you just gotta live with it. And if it starts raining while you're sitting behind cars, you're getting rained on. You can't do anything about it. So, yeah, that's the third reason why I hate commuting, and that pretty much wraps it up as well. So, like, you can probably see where I'm coming from about how shit commuting really is. Today's not that bad though. Today's actually decent. You know, there's not that much traffic. My freaking jacket keeps coming down. I have to look like a spastic when I want to put it up, because if it's down like that, I have to like put my elbow on my jacket to keep it there, and then lift it up with my hand. Oh, I look like a spastic. So yeah, I don't really want to go to work today. I hope this front-facing camera is doing well. Thing looking back. I hope you can see behind me. Like, can you see behind me if I do that? I hope so. I really wanted an angle where you didn't just see a whole body, like a whole body on screen. I wanted them to like be able to see behind me, kind of like a rear vision mirror. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's going to happen with the position I chose. But there will. All good. No problem. Like my ups and downshifts. I'm getting really good at that. First gear, bro. First gear. Stay tuned. I'm actually moving house soon. Again, I'm moving somewhere else where I'm not going to mention because I don't like everyone on YouTube knowing where I live. Because I always do videos where I'm like at home and shit. So now I'm moving. It's a good opportunity to start fresh and not show anyone where I live. But yeah, not that I don't care, you guys, but you know, there's always one in a crowd. Like, you got one group of people, there's that one dude who'll just like become obsessive compulsive about me and try to find me and rape me in my sleep. And then they run away going, I raped the slime rider! I raped the slime rider! No! So yeah. Now that I got this front camera, I can show you some poses I do. Whenever I'm riding and I'm really bored, this is my pose. I'm just like, oh, won't this ever end? This is ridiculous! Or when I'm like super duper tired and I'm riding, another pose is I just put my arm across the tank and use it to lean on. Like, I'm just like, oh. You know, these days, these people just like walk around and they don't even know, you know? They don't even know. But that's the kind of voice I'd imagine will go along with that pose. But I don't ride with two hands a lot anyway, which is probably dangerous, but it's just more relaxing, and I know the roads because I've ridden on them every day because I commute every day. I like staring at people as well. I don't know if this guy... Oh, he's indicating. That was weird, he was indicating, I didn't even see that. The sun was on his indicators, I couldn't see. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go to work and work my horrible day job after dying a little bit. I'm getting a lot more looks today because of the GoPro on the windshield. A lot more looks. Rather embarrassing. Hey guys, have fun. See you in another vlog. Ciao.